The lecture structure consists of two windows. One window is video lecture, another window is PPT slide. The position of the PPT slide will be adjusted at the runtime based upon the requirement. On day 1, we are going to discuss about how to install the Matlab. As Matlab installation, it will take some time, and who don't want to install the Matlab, and there is a provision that you can run the Matlab in the online. So which is called as Matlab Online, which we can be accessed through any standard web browser we can access. So the advantage is no need to download or install. Okay, using this Matlab Online, we can get the access to both Matlab and Simulink tool. The detailed instructions of how to install Matlab has been provided as a PDF. So who want to install, they can install by referring that PDF. In case of any doubts, you can contact us. For this online Matlab, the link is provided in a text file urls.txt, and if you want to download the Matlab, for that thing we are providing the PDF. In that, in detail, each and every step-by-step process has been discussed. So on day 1, we are going to discuss about Matlab. Matlab is a high performance language for technical computing. It integrates computation, visualization, and programming in an easy to use environment. So basically, Matlab is an interactive matrix-based system for scientific and engineering, numeric computations, and visualization. The strength lies in the Matlab is that even the complex numerical problems also you can be solved with ease. And it is a powerful in the sense that with its relatively simple programming capability, Matlab can be easily extended to create our own commands, and we can create our own functions, which we will discuss when we are discussing about the topic functions. So the basic Matlab program is further enhanced by the toolboxes which will be provided by the Matlab. In the toolboxes, they have collected some specialized functions in the specific topic. Okay, while installing Matlab, there will be one slide will come. They will ask you to select you are interested to install. This Matlab and all which will be coming for a 30 days trial version. While installing the Matlab, there is a provision for selection of the toolboxes which we are interested to install. If you select that particular toolbox, then the toolbox also will get installed. In case if you won't select during the installation, after completion of the installation also, you can install those toolboxes. Some of the Matlab use cases includes mathematical computations, and you can develop the algorithms also for data analysis, exploration and visualization, scientific and engineering graphics, even not only 2D, you can plot the 3D graphs also with Matlab. Plotting of 3D graphs also possible. And using Matlab, we can do the modeling, simulation and prototyping. See, generally before going to implementation of any systems, if more mathematical things will be there, generally during project implementation, how we are going to approach is, first we will try to simulate that model in Matlab, and we will try to create one prototype. Then using that simulation, we are going to develop the system based upon these results, and then we are comparing the actual results and then the Matlab results. And using Matlab, they are providing for the application development, including GUI interface also. The full form of Matlab is Matrix Laboratory. They took the first 3 letters from matrix, first 3 letters from laboratory. They have given the name as Matlab. The basic variable in a MATLAB is a matrix or an array. MATLAB window, what are the things will be present, and we will see about the built-in functions and how to create a variables in a MATLAB and how to hide the output and what are the clearing commands will be present in the MATLAB. We will discuss. This coming to the MATLAB window. If you observe, when you open the MATLAB, one window will be open which will look like this. Like home tab will be there, and there are some other tabs like plots, apps. If you open any script or function, there will be like editor tabs will be there, and this is called as toolbar. Here if you want to create any shortcuts and all, you can create shortcuts here, and you will get one command window. This is a command window where you can enter the inline commands, and there is a address field will be there. This address field will tell at present what is our present working directory. Okay, and then there is a current folder will be there. In this current folder window, in our present working directory, what are the files present in our current folder? Those all files it will show it here. And there is a details window will be there. If you have select any particular file, suppose file 1 is there. If you select this file 1 in current folder, it will provide its details. And there is a workspace window will be there. In this workspace window, what are the variables we have created? All those variables values are present in this workspace window. By clicking on that variable, it will open in one new tab, and we can observe what is the values of that particular variable. And there is a command history window also will be there. So this command history window consists of what are the previous commands which we have entered in the command window. When you have opened, sometimes the workspace window will be at here. Suppose in this space the workspace window may be there. There is no problem. You can adjust the placement of all these windows according to our wish. Okay, and you can hide this command history. Suppose if I don't want to see this command history and I want to move the workspace window to this side and I want to enlarge this command window, yes, we can enlarge. Or suppose if you want to, suppose when you open any script and all, if you want to take out that particular window and if you want to keep on separate screen, yes, you can do that one also. That can be called as docking. You can do docking, undocking also. Docking means adding into our main window. Undocking means removing from our main window. In MATLAB there are mainly 3 display windows are there. The first one is command window, which we have already seen just now. And the second one is the graphics window, which is used to display plots and graphs. And another window is editor window. An editor window which is used to create and modify M files. What is meant by this M file means, when we are writing any script or functions, we are saving with an extension of .m. This is in case of normal script or functions. In case of live script, it will save with an extension of .mlx. We will see all these things practically also. These M files are files that contain a program or script of the MATLAB commands. So these things we are going to discuss on day 1. On day 2, we are going to discuss about inputs and outputs. That means matrix operations on the matrix and how to create a matrix, how to do the scalar functions, what is meant by scalar function and what is meant by vector functions, how to do those, and how matrix functions, about the inbuilt functions, all those things we will discuss in the matrix functions, and how to create our own functions also we will see, and about the colon operator, and about the linspace, and about the ellipsis. What is meant by this ellipsis we will discuss shortly, and we will discuss about built-in array functions and about the matrix operators versus array operators. What is the differences and what are the round of functions are present in the MATLAB, and we will see about the predefined variables. That means in MATLAB some variables they are already having some specific values. Suppose pi, which is having the value of 3.1428 like that, and suppose INF, which is infinity, and nan, not a number, which is the result of 0 by 0. These all are predefined variables in the MATLAB. So if we create any variable with the same name of this predefined variable, what it will happen is it will overwrite the predefined variable. We will see all those things shortly. And how to use a help and documentation page of MATLAB we will see. And after that, on day 2 we will see about the scripts versus functions. What is the difference between scripts and functions? And function will return some outputs which scripts won't. Okay. And how to ignore the function output. Suppose one function is there. Suppose that function name is make table. I am providing 3 inputs, which is x1, x2, x3. Suppose this make table function is going to generate 2 outputs, y1, y2. So for me I don't want y1, I want only y2. How to ignore the output variable y1, how to access only y2, or if I want y1, I don't want y2, how to ignore the variable y2, or if I want both the variables, how to access those variables, we will see. After that we will discuss about the live scripts, and after that we will see how to provide input from command window, and how to displaying some output on command window, and about the conditional statement like if else, for loop, how to use this in the MATLAB we will see. And after that we will see about the conditional equality operator, and we will discuss about the logical operators and relational operators. After that we will see how to use breakpoints in our scripts or functions, how to effectively use a breakpoint, how to create a breakpoint, how to run step by step, that means line by line how to run, or from breakpoint to breakpoint, from breakpoint to next breakpoint, how to run this breakpoint to next breakpoint in a single step, and we will discuss about how to run from line by line. That means suppose line 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, I have kept a breakpoint, so it will execute till line 3. After that how to execute line by line, that means next I want to execute line number 4, next line number 5, next line number 6. How to do that one we will discuss. After discussion about the cell array and structures, we will see about how to save workspace data. Suppose we have some script or function, we have run that script or function, then there will be some variables which have been used in that script or function. How to save that variables, so that next time when we have opened the MATLAB, instead of running this script, suppose if you want to these variables, we can load that variables, that workspace data, how to load that. So we will discuss about how to saving the workspace data, and how to load the saved data into my workspace. After that, we will see about saving command window. We are going to discuss about how to plot the data. What are the plotting commands will be present for plotting our data, and how to create the grid and creating the axis and labeling, and how to plot a multiple data in a single plot. That means suppose I have plotted the sin x plot. On the same plot, I want to plot the cos x also. How to plot that? In the same plot, I want to plot the both data. How to do that one? And how to create the titles for this plot? And using hold command, I can plot the multiple data in a single plot. Or I want to create my plot like a subplot. Suppose this is my plot area. I want to create like a subplot. That means this is row number 1, row number 2, column 1, column 2. So sin x I will plot here, cos x I will plot here. Suppose some other graphs if I want to plot, I will plot one graph at here, another graph at here. How to plot this one? And how to assign this particular data to this particular plot? We will see all those things in subplot topics, and then we will discuss about how to provide different colors to this plot, and different line styling options, and different marker style options, and how to provide legends also we will see. After we have got an idea about this plotting, we will discuss about the generation of some higher level signals. That means how to create a sinusoidal signal with multiple frequencies, and how to create a random signal. See, the creation of random signal will be useful when we are analyzing the noises. Okay, and basic signal operations also we will discuss, and we will discuss about the amplitude modulation DSBFC. That means double sideband full carrier. We will discuss about the under modulated and over modulated techniques we will see. Here in Matlab there is a direct provision for a function for creating the DSBFC, but instead of using that function, let us write the script for AM DSBFC. In that script, we will try to provide the modulation index from the command window. In case of under modulation, this new less than 1, we will provide some value like something like 0.5. In case of over modulation, when new greater than 1, we will provide the value of 1.2, and we will try to plot it, and we will see. So that instead of directly using the Matlab built-in functions, we will write our own functions or our own script for generating. So instead of using the Matlab built-in functions for generating AMDSBFC, we are going to write our own scripts or functions for generating this amplitude modulation, double sideband, full carrier signal. We are going to discuss about how to export my data into Excel file or text file. See, in Matlab we have done all these operations. Some data is saved in the workspaces. If you want to use the data at another place or in the another environment, how to transfer that data to that environment? How to export my workspace data into another format file or text file. And similarly, suppose I have collected some data in Excel or text file, how to import the data present in Excel or text into my Matlab. We will discuss about those things, and we will see about creating a GUI design in Matlab. This is in a basic level only we are going to discuss. So basic level GUI design. Okay, and how to create basic user dialog box. That means something has been happened, how to create one dialog box. And similarly, suppose this text file is there, I want to load the text file, how to create a GUI for loading the text file. And similarly, suppose multiple options if I want to provide, how to provide multiple, suppose push buttons are there, how to provide multiple options in the GUI using switch case, and is there any other techniques are there, all those things we will discuss. If you want to further refer the topics what we have discussed in the module 1 Matlab and digital signal processing, the references which I will suggest is for the digital signal processing, these two books are very good. Digital signal processing by John G. Prokis and Monalekis. And the other textbook is Digital Signal Processing Using Matlab, a problem solving companion by Prokis and Vinay K. And coming to the Matlab, as we have discussed, the Matlab documentation is very good. Matlab, very well documented. So its documentation itself will be sufficient. And if you still want to go for the in-depth like advanced knowledge, then try to go through this link. This link will take you to the Matlab official website where you will get the documentation. Some of the topics like getting started and language fundamentals, data import and exports, graphics, programming and app building, on all the topics what we have discussed till now, those all the topics official documentation will be available in the Matlab itself.